Hello, and thanks for watching. We all know that Eskom is celebrating load shedding, but what they don't say out loud is that reduced load shedding came at a huge cost. Massive tariff hikes now mean that generating your own power with solar saves you more than it costs to pay for the system. And that we will show is right from day one. In other words, the value of the electricity that you avoid buying is higher than the system's payback cost. To do these um, calculations, we start with our yield simulation package. That is one of only two bankable systems available worldwide, and we've been using one of them since, I think, about 2012. First, we create a digital model of your property and configure the complete solar system in that virtual environment exactly as we plan to build it. Then we run that simulation and we use 20 years of commercially available weather data to run an hour by hour simulation of the yield that you would be expecting. The result that we get is a precise monthly yield forecast for the system. So there's no guesses, no rough estimates, just accurate, realistic results that you can rely on for the life of your system. Then we use our financial model, which was developed in Excel since 2012. We've used it more than 100 of times, probably more than 200 times, and we use it as a basis for your cost model and update it to reflect your system. The system can be financed through our finance partners, and that is the comparison that we show. We assume a conservative electricity price increase of 12.7% per year, even though most experts expect it to rise much faster. We cost the system to achieve payback from the solar savings, and the backup protection during load shedding we regard as a bonus. In other words, we justify the whole system with the solar yield, and then we say the backup protection is something that you just get because you have the system. We also excluded business tax incentives to keep the example system. If you're a business, you can claim up to 20% back in the first year. That is because you can write off the system 100% in the first year, and the 27% is your taxable rate. And that dramatically improves the cash flow if you are a business. We take the yield forecast from our yield simulation and we transfer that to our bankable simulation model in Excel. And then we compare those savings with the financial system cost to determine whether the result is a saving or an additional expense. The result is that even under the worst case assumption that we have made, the system is cash positive from day one and it only improves from there. You can see there in year one, your net cash flow is positive. It then climbs as electricity prices increase. And then, of course, after year five, you've paid off the system, then you can see it jumps and it just continues to climb from there. The loan is fully repaid, and over 10 years, you will have saved more than 3 times the cost of the system. So now that we've shown that the worst case system that we've put together has got a cash positive cash flow from day one, it is the perfect time to get a clear understanding of both the technical and financial aspects of a solution that is crafted for you. So let's discuss we offer a free, no obligation consultation, and we can meet online or in person, whichever is more practical. So it's time for you to take the first step towards energy independence and start saving on the cost of electricity today and to have backup thrown in for free. So call 083 675 4800 to talk to us, and let's get started by seeing what the situation looks like for you. So thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Marius Fourie. I'm from GreenPro Consulting or GreenPro Solar, and I look forward to hear from you, and let's discuss your system with a no obligation discussion and see what we can do for you.